If you're a gardener, especially a container gardener, you've run into potentially the same issues I've had over years and years. I've used every kind of tag you can imagine, from plastic to metal to inscribing metal to using marker on plastic to putting tape on top of plastic and marking on the tape, to every dang thing you can imagine. And I think I have found a winner now I want to share with you. If you get a plastic tag, you know, of basically any manufacturer, and you use that to mark your plants, what's in the container or what's in the ground next to whatever, you can reuse these tags over and over. But the problem you want to avoid is having, like if you use marker, most times the sun will absolutely fade that. You can get grease marker and put on top of the plastic, but that becomes a mess. So what I found is that pencil, your regular old pencil, written on top of these plastic tags will survive through sun, rain, just about anything you can think of. Besides the fact if these are in direct sun, I mean, they may bend over and melt down actually if they're in direct sun for a long period of time, but other than that, the pencil will stay on. So one thing to consider if you're going to use pencil is, how do I reuse these? And I'm going to show you that. So I'm here at the fawn inside the greenhouse, and I bought these tags, and I bought a whole bunch of them because I use them quite a bit. Manufacturer does not matter really, it's all just plastic. So I got a pencil. This is a pencil that I use for my jobs around, construction jobs, what have you, writing on wood or whatever. And I have several of these. So this is a little bigger than a normal pencil, but any pencil will work. I also got an eraser, and that's what really works with these. So if I take, and before I write on these, and I erase them with the eraser, it will get rid of some of the top that may be on here and allow the pencil to write on it really neatly. So let me get the tripod out, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get one of these. And see, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got a shiny kind of coating. That's probably what the plastic just made out of. But if you take and just do a little bit of erasing like that, you can take your pencil and write on it. And we'll put what we just looked at here. We'll call it California Brian, which is my pepper. Wait, California. And we'll mark this for today's date. There you go. And this is pretty good stuff. You can brush up against it, like I just rubbed it, and you know with pencil it's going to rub some, but rain could hit it, sun, it's still going to stay there, and it's really easy to use again. Let me show you. You just erase it. See? Just pencil and eraser like you used to do in elementary. Do it over and over. This is Brent. Just wanted to share that little tip for all you frustrated gardeners out there that mark something like I've done in the past, where you know you use a plastic tab and then you write on it in permanent marker, and you think, oh, that's going to be great, and then you come back a couple months later and you happen to look down and wondering, what is that tomato plant? What is that tomato plant? And you're like, crap, it's the sun has faded that thing and you just don't have a clue. Sometimes that can get really frustrating, especially if you have a whole bunch of plants and you're into breeding like I am. It's very important to have you know, the name of the variety and the date you planted it and stuff like that. So just that little tip for you. We'll see you later.